Hello lovelies, and today we're going to go over all my spending for the month of January. Now I've got my pen and paper in front of me and a notepad because I am very old school and if it's digital it can go wrong. So we will start with council tax. So council tax for the month of January, this will not start up again until April, and this is the amount I put aside for it, so hopefully that amount will still stand. Electric, I had £63.95 come out my account. They actually debited me a bit more, but thankfully I got a £50 referral bonus for joining, so that £50 covered the difference. Next category was I spent £100. Unfortunately, a pet passed away, so this was just the cremation fee and things that went with that. Pet food, I didn't spend anything. They didn't need anything that month, so that still remains as it is. The phone, I spent £10 for my phone contract, and I think I made £11 on their payback scheme, which is not, you only get it paid every 6 months, but £10 for the month for the phone, £11 on the payback, a little bit quizzing. So transport, I paid £10 towards a travel card. So this is actually being a little bit redundant. I'm not going to need the transport category anymore, so this might get dissolved into my food category. So other things, I've kind of already half stuck it in there. And then my last category is my food category. So I'm having a look here. For the food, I spent £6.60 at the food pantry for the month. £5.45 in B&M, which was completely not needed. Sorry, I have pets in the background. I spent 63p at Marks and Spencer's, £1 at the pound shop, £1.76 at Asda's, and £3.99 on a Too Good To Go, which came to a total of £19.43, which I suppose if I was looking at my original monthly budget of £100 for the year, would be a bit high for 1 month. However, I've obviously now got this 200 and odd quid that's in the transport budget that's no longer needed for transport, so that's added to that. And obviously I only spent it would only really been the food pantry stuff and the M&S spend. I would have been way under £10, but I knew that I was going to now have this extra money, so I would have that to spend. So yeah, that's my total spend. So for the whole month, I spent £203.38, which I don't think is bad. I think my rough budget is over 300 for the month. Obviously, the council tax will really whack that up when I get to it. So now we're going to have a look at freebies. So this month for freebies, there was, if you're a member of Octopus, you get. So I was referred to it. So I got £50 for being referred, and the person that referred me got £50 for referring me. They also do a weekly hot drink, so that seems to be varying from £4.20 to £4.80 a drink. And obviously, money saved-ish, because I wouldn't buy it I wouldn't get it if it wasn't free. But certainly, it's a nice weekly treat now. I save the code there in the morning, go out later in the day and get my drink. Obviously, I've been at the food pantry quite a few times, so that I've saved quite a lot of food waste. Let's switch to this for a second. I don't think. Oh, and it was my birthday month, so I also received for my birthday month a free donut, £1.60 donut at Greggs, and also got a £2.99 cake from Costa. So I think that was my freebies. Don't think there was anything else. I also got a free movie from the Octopus. Oh, and a free McDonald's coffee as well. So that was my freebies for the month. I think that's mostly it. Obviously, there's not really a lot to say because there's not a lot of spending happening, which is good. Going forward to this month, I have just bought my next one. I will have pet food to get. I don't know what else is planned for that. I think that's really it. Planned for this one's pet food, and then obviously like things like the electric and things will still be happening. But yeah, so that's my spends for the month. So like I said, £203.38, which I think is pretty good.